Hey guys, it's Nick here, and I'm just letting you know that at the time I make this video, I'm still alive and well. I just wanted to make this video to tell you guys that this COVID-19 thing, the coronavirus, the Chinese virus, if you're Trump, whatever. As you guys might know, this is a serious thing. I'm just reminding people that now is not the time for bickering, because, you know, whether you're straight, bi, gay, you know, Christian, atheist, you know, right wing, left wing, we need to put that shit aside, or we ain't gonna fucking survive this, alright? We gotta work together here. And as someone who works security, trust me, like, I know this shit, okay? I know a few people who've had family members die from this thing, okay? It's serious shit. Now, someone on my Facebook just posted that 100-something thousand cases or people have recovered from the virus, but he didn't provide a source for that. So for all I know, he's probably talking out of his ass to try not to worry people. I don't know. People are going out and buying fucking toilet paper like this is the USSR or something, you know. But that ain't gonna help against the virus. I can see people buy like a shit ton of like hand soap and hand sanitizer. I've actually been eating out like almost every single day, pretty much. Actually, not almost every single day since this shit. I have been eating out because I just don't want to go to the store and deal with all that shit. It's much easier for me to just fucking stuff my face with fast food than to freaking, you know, deal with people freaking panicking buying all the freaking toilet paper. So again, we gotta stick through this, and we will survive it. I mean, people survived the fucking bubonic plague and shit, okay? And those are like even more primitive times. So we got this, but we need to cooperate with each other if we want to stand a fucking chance. Again, put all your fucking differences aside, people. Grow the fuck up. Be an adult and think, okay, I may not think the same way as this person, but we're Americans. And after all, isn't this the United States of America? So anyways, stick together. We're going to get through this. Of course, there are going to be some people who die. Hopefully not myself, but we'll see what happens. If you guys don't see me make a video, you know, for a very long time, I'd say like longer than 2 months, then I'd say consider me dead. Now with that said, I don't want to end this video on a bad note. So, I want to show you guys some stuff I picked up recently. I own this game, but I got the manual with it. But Grand Theft Auto 2 for the Game Boy. I'll probably never do a video for this because I don't have a good way to emulate the Game Boy. Plus, it's an ambitious port of the game, of the computer game. I only played the original computer game like once or twice, but it was okay. Now, regarding the Switch, I have a couple things. Now, I just beat Doom 64 on here on the Watch Me Die difficulty, or as far as I know, it's the hardest one. And I'm actually playing through the secret campaign now, where they have what's called the Lost Levels. Yeah, this is freaking Mario 2 or something. So I just wanted to talk about that since I have no way of capturing footage for the Switch. I don't usually just talk about the games, but here I'm going to do that. If you guys want to skip the rest of the video, that's fine. There is something I want to show you guys that I picked up, but it's for my Switch. It's actually the reason I bought a Switch in the first place, believe it or not, but we'll get to that. So, I played Ultimate Doom. I beat the original 3 episodes on the Ultra Violence difficulty, and Doom 2, I'm still working on that. So, I am starting to retain my title, yeah, Doom Master. You know, like, I was the worst Doom player when I came up with that name when I was like 11 or 12 years old, so. And if you're new to my channel, I'm 25 now. I'll be 26 in a few months. But, yeah, so I'm working to retain that title. But I wanted to talk about how the ports are. Are they good ports? Are they bad ports? Well, I'm mainly going to focus on Doom 64, but I could, you know, unless I state otherwise, I guess the same could be said about the other ports, or I guess you can just assume that. So Doom 64 is what I say is a good port on the Switch. yes, it was definitely a good port. However, it wasn't without its problems. The first huge problem with all the, and again, this is with all the Doom games, the classic Doom games that they put on the eShop, is you have to be online in order to play them. Now, I can understand if you want to do deathmatch or multiplayer or something, but no, I'm talking about like for a single player campaign, you have to be online. Now, that was a problem for me because I didn't have internet for the longest time. It's another announcement I have is might as well get out of the way. I actually now do have permanent internet, so we just got it the other day because my mom had to get it for her job, or else because she has to work from home, or else we weren't going to have internet. So now we do have internet, at least for the time being. So I'll let you guys know if anything changes. So that's awesome. I'm back online. But anyways, it's a big deal. Like if I'm at work or something where I can't use my work's Wi-Fi on my Switch. I can use it on my phone, no problem, but I can't use it on my Switch. And my hotspot's already used up, so I can't do that. I mean, it still works because I have unlimited data, but it's like you'd have a better chance using fucking dial-up once that thing, goes past the limit. Okay, but anyways, back to the Doom games. But yeah, that's a really crappy thing. And my friend was saying, I guess apparently they were originally going to make it so, or Bethesda was going to update it update it so you wouldn't have to be connected. But I mean, this is Bethesda. Remember, this is the same company that made Where's Waldo and Home Alone on the NES. Just let that sink in. And I think they also helped with the Terminator on the NES. So, yeah, not the best repertoire there. So, but the other problem I had is sometimes I notice when you're trying to walk on, when you're trying to pick up an item, obviously if you played Doom before, to take any item, unless you're at full capacity, you just pick up the item. Like you just walk over it and pick up the item. And in Doom 64 anyways, it seems like the collision for detection for that is a little bit off. Sometimes, I swear to God, I touch the freaking item, I'm standing right on top of it, and it doesn't register me picking it up. So I'd say it's just a bit on the buggy side, but not enough to break the game. Now, when I first played Doom 2, that was the first one I played on the Switch. It was really awkward because, I mean, just the way the Switch is, you got a joystick up here, and you got a joystick down here. Now, with that said, that's where the Switch version, I'd say, almost is better than the original versions, because the joystick controls are sensitive. So, for example, in all the Doom games, well, okay, Doom 64, I guess, is an exception to this, but in the PC Doom games, you press the right arrow, for example, to turn right, or press left arrow to turn left, and you just turn left, like that. But with the joystick, it's actually motion sensitive. So you can just push it just very lightly, and you'll just slowly turn left. Same thing goes for when you're trying to go forward. So that's really cool. That's something that the original game did not have, that the Switch version adds, and that is pretty freaking cool. But yeah, I mean, I'd say they're pretty solid ports of the arcade, of the original games. They don't really, accommodate, or I mean, they don't have to be scaled back like the 3DO version or Jaguar versions or anything, because obviously this is better hardware. And to think, this is like a way smaller thing, and it's actually better than a bigger game console. But it just shows you how technology has changed over time. And I think each of them was like $5 for each game. I'd say it's worth it. It was definitely worth it. If you want portable Doom on the go that is just like the original Doom, get it. The Doom 2 also comes with the master levels, which I haven't played through yet. I'm still playing through the first game because when I originally played through the DOS version of Doom 2, I got to the last level and I just could not do it without cheating. I think if I tried again years later, I'd be able to do it. Maybe someday I'll do a playthrough of Doom 2 or something, but we'll see what happens. Let's see what else. I mean, like I said, they're very solid ports, very well done. The development team obviously knew their stuff. Doom 64 has something though that I really hate, and that is you have every time you start the game, you have to wait through like 1 to 2 minutes worth of fucking logos. You can't skip past them. I tried every freaking button that I could on the controller, and yes, I am aware that the joysticks are buttons themselves, but you can't skip the cuts. You can't skip those intro cutscenes. So you're gonna be sitting there for a good minute or two, just hoping to just wanting to play the game, and you can't do that because it's just frustrating. So with that said, good ports. Get them if you like the original Doom and you want to relive it, or if you want it on the go. If you want a perfect port of, or just about as perfect as I can get, portable port of Doom, if you're going to go on a road trip or something, that I'd say is the definitive version to get. Yeah, the other thing, what I got, or the thing that got me to want to get a Switch, ever since I played it in the arcades, I had to get Taiko no Tatsujin. Now, I was kind of surprised because I was going to GameStop before like all the non-essential businesses shut down, and I was like, every place, they didn't have it in stock, not even on their website, besides digital download, and I couldn't think of why that was. And I then later read that, I guess in the U.S. it's only available digitally, whereas like outside of the U.S. it's available physically. So the one that I got, I mean, this came from the U.S., but it's actually like a European copy, I think from like Australia or something. So it's pretty cool. But here's the packaging. So if you haven't played this game before, let me explain how it works. Well, I mean, most people know about Guitar Hero. You press the button at the right time, in time with the song and hit the note at the right time. And this game's like that, except now you think, oh, that's easy, just hit a drum at the right time. There's only one note. It's pretty easy. Not exactly. So they have what's called don, which is where you hit the center of the drum, and in the game it's represented as red. Or you do ka, which is the when you hit the rim, which is blue in the game. And so this package actually, I don't have it with me, it's out in the living room, but it came with the drum accessory. So I got to enjoy that. It was really, and I didn't get a whole lot of time to mess around with it because I've just been swamped with working and stuff. But basically, you can calibrate it, and it worked okay. It was passable. I think honestly, I just needed to configure it better, or I just need to like work on it better because I like I said, I kind of rushed through when I was trying to calibrate it. So that's awesome. It seemed to work pretty good. I know there's like a cheaper alternative, but this thing cost me $200, so it was not. I mean, give or take $200. So it was definitely not a cheap thing to get, but this was the thing that made me want a Switch in the first place, so that's why I bought it. And I like the game. They have some good stuff on there. Of course, it's mainly J-pop. All the voice dialogue is in Japanese, so, but I mean, the text has been translated to English. So, but yeah, if you like rhythm games, it's a pretty good game. It's pretty easy to pick up and play. Now, it does have mini games. And the mini games, for the most part, suck ass. And it's not because they're designed bad. I think they're designed pretty good. But the controls, and I tried it several times. I don't know how many more times I can say several. So I know that it's the game and it's not me. But where I'd hit the right note at the right time and it would not register it. So the mini games are broken as hell. And another good thing though is you can unlock characters and songs, and they're really easy to unlock. In fact, I unlocked everything in like my first few times playing it. As far as I know, I've unlocked every single thing in the game. There is DLC, which I might look at getting. I don't know. I'll have to get to that when I get to it. But yeah, overall, I mean, you play the main game, it's pretty fun. And there's also a Donkatsu fight, so which I'll talk about really quick. It's like a battle mode, so to speak, where you see your characters like try to beat one of the others up or whatever. It's pretty fun, where you just have to hit them. Again, you play the normal Taiko mode, but it's basically who can play the most accurately. So Donkatsu, for those who aren't familiar, So this is Don Wada and this is Katsu Wada, his twin brother. And as you can probably guess, they're a pair of anthropomorphic taiko drums. Same with where's Baccio? Baccio should be on here. I don't see him. Probably on this cover. Yeah, so these drumsticks up here, their name is Baccio Sensei, which are just a pair of drumsticks. Now, but yeah, there's quite a few characters actually to choose from, and each one has their own special ability. So, for example, when you play as Baccio Sensei, their ability is you can hit the red or blue notes, whatever you like, and it'll still register as long as you hit the note at the right time. So even if the note came up and you're supposed to hit the rim, you can hit the center and it'll count. Playing as Don Wada and Katsu Wada, they don't have any power-ups, so you can just play normally. You don't have to play with any like fancy skills or anything. So definitely a lot of characters to choose from. There was like 10 to 20. And again, I think I've unlocked all of them. So I think I've unlocked everything in the game. So I definitely recommend it. I think you can get the game itself for like $60. With that said, if you do have to use this for the drum to play it, it's just fine. There's also a touchscreen drum you can play, but I think it's better when you just use the controller. So these outer buttons here, I think are the rim, and then everything else I think is or at least these bottom buttons are the ones that I use, are for the drum. Now, if you're wondering why they use the term Don and Ka, like the characters are named, that's because it represents the sound that a drum makes. So, like for example, when you hit the taiko drum, Don, 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 and then when you hit the rim, Ka, Ka, Ka. You know, that's what they mean by that. The funny thing is these characters, whenever they speak, Don-chan and Ka-chan, as they're also known as, they end every sentence with saying either Don or Ka, which I think is kind of funny. But if you want to learn more about the lore, you can. I do find it funny that I think it was on the PS4 there was or PlayStation 2 or something. There was an American release called Taiko Drum Master. And I find it funny that they just stuck with the Japanese title here. But that is what it translates to, basically, is the master of the taiko. So, nothing too special there. Except instead of Drum and Fun, they call it Nintendo Switch version. And again, they have the Japanese dialogue in the US version, or I should say, like, international versions. And they even say the Japanese title, you know, Taiko no Tatsujin, Nintendo Switch version. Okay, now, I do plan on doing a video either next week, but there is one other thing that I'm going to get. I'm supposed to get today. It's out for delivery, and I have stuff for it. Oh, actually, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I picked up a PAL PlayStation when I was in Canada. I think I told you guys about that. I got a Famicom game, and holy shit, look how big this box is. Like, this is Mahjong Taikai by Koei, but holy shit, look at this box. This is huge. I don't think I have an NES box. Oh yeah, I do. I have an NES box for comparison. So, like, holy crap. Like, this thing is huge. Okay. And then you might think, well, it's probably like got a giant cartridge or something. Let me see. However, it's got a big-ass instruction manual, so, or as they call it in Japan, Toriatsukai Setsumeisho. So, there you go. Taught you a little bit of Japanese. You guys want to say it together? Toriatsukai Setsumeisho. Okay. Sorry for annoying me on that. Okay. Something else. I can't remember. Oh, the box art is kind of weird because I don't know why you have the stripper lady when she's not even in the game. It's basically Mahjong with like Nobunaga from Nobunaga's Ambition and Cleopatra and Napoleon, I think, from Emperor. So basically characters from other Koei games. Even the game's producer himself makes an appearance in this game. Yoichi Arikawa under his name called Shibusawa. But anyways, I find it funny that it says congratulations here. Like why? Like congratulations! I bought like the biggest packaging for a Famicom game. I really have no idea. I don't know why it's congratulating me. I don't feel like I really earned something special since I suck in the genre. But I want to get better at it. But anyways, yes. So I'm gonna end the video on this. Maybe you saw the case and kind of spoiled everything. Hopefully not. But I have a few games here for a console that I'm getting. And boy, I can't wait to show you guys this. Because I've played almost every retro console there is, at least all the good selling ones, decent selling ones. And this is one, I only played this console once. And even that was only for a few minutes at PAX, I think last year, or a couple of years back or something. So it's nice to actually own this one. And I can't wait to play these games because these are all going to be really freaking fun. But you guys will see that when you see it. So thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to let you guys know I am alive and well. And with everyone's cooperation with each other, we're going to get through this. So thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Wash your hands, stay clean, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. God bless.